I want to show everything, bro.
Yeah, yeah.
Spread my ass cheeks, everything.
Spread my. This is most dangerous jobs in the world.
Crocodile stuntman.
Ah, come on.
With their
That's how we're going to
terrifying
start?
teeth, keen hunting sense, and bite force strong enough to snap bone, crocodiles are one of the deadliest critters on the planet. And the Siamese crocodile is no different. Native to Southeast Asia, these crocs
By the way, why is the guy singing the way he's talking? I don't know why it's so different. And it is so cut up.
Yikes. But apparently, that's not a problem for workers at Thailand's Samphran Elephant Ground and Zoo.
I mean, how is that a job, by the way?
Employees get very
come
familiar
on,
with the Siamese crocs. Because one of the main attractions at the zoo is crocodile wrestling. If that wasn't dangerous enough, they also perform stunts, like sticking their hands and even heads between the open jaws of
By
the
the way,
crocs.
did they remove all the teeth of those animals or what?
Definitely not enough.
Look at this dude.
Crazy as it sounds, the zoo has been running these stunts since 1985, with the scary show taking place twice
I've seen videos
daily.
where
With so many shows,
the
you won't be
crocodiles,
surprised to know
they
that
get
these
'em.
crocodile stunts
By
haven't
the way,
always gone to plan. In 2018, a crocodile bit a trainer's arm during a performance.
There you go. There you go.
Thankfully, the bite wasn't too serious, and the
Thank God for
stuntman
showing me
was
a
back
cartoon.
working 2 weeks later. Nonetheless, I wouldn't
Back
be too
working?
snappy if that was my
Listen,
job.
once the crocodile tastes blood, it's over. That's it. You're back working again?
You know the worst thing about a crocodile is, it's when they hit you, they roll. It's the rolling that's the
death
issue.
roll. The death
roll.
Right. I'm not gonna pay to see somebody do something dangerous, because you know what you're really doing? You're feeding into that nonsense. Because the reason why the guy's working, putting himself in the mouth of the beast, is because people are paying for it, right? If somebody's
And
paying
it's
for it,
because it's dangerous. They want to see danger.
most people come in. They come in. All right, you guys. The ladies are putting makeup. You girls ready today? We're gonna see some guy get eaten by
a croc.
How do you call those by Gustav? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Like-
a lot of these people, they're poor, bro.
That's
they're
the
poor
thing.
in these countries, so they do entertainment.
Bro, it's a huge risk, Mark. How are you going to put yourself?
Mad Honey Harvester.
I don't like the guy's voice, by the way.
The Kachkar
Scares
and
me neither.
Himalayan mountains look like the ideal destination
Look,
to
he's saying
appreciate the
Himalayan
beauty
mountains.
of nature. But serene as the scene looks, workers
I tell you
risk
what,
their
that
lives
guy
in
better
these mountains
should have been the
every
guy working with the
single day.
crocodile.
Bees
The
that
guy
feed
talking
on
right now?
rhododendron plants growing in these mountainous regions produce something called mad honey. This
Yeah,
mud red honey
I've
has
heard of
become
mad
popular
honey.
for the buzz it can give
Yeah, I've
consumers,
heard it
and
gets you,
being
like,
in high
weird.
demand, the stuff can sell for up to
I think Joe
$8
Rogan
a
was
pound.
talking about that one time.
There's one teeny tiny problem though. The rhododendrons flourish at high altitudes, meaning the bees nest on cliffs way up the
Oh
mountain.
my god.
So workers have to collect honey from the cliff face itself.
The guy talking
some
loves his job too
300
much.
feet
I
off the
better
ground.
tell you. You see what I'm
But
saying? Like
that ain't the half of it.
yeah,
Workers don't use harnesses to prevent their fall or cherry pickers to make honey harvesting easier. They're mainly from one isolated rural Nepalese tribe called
Yeah, you
Gurung,
better pay a lot of money for
and
that
they
shit.
collect the honey the same way they have for hundreds of years.
This is the mad honey, but there's one called Manuka honey, which is one of the best honeys you could buy. You could get it for like hundreds of dollars.
the honey.
$300-400 for
Right.
it depends how pure it is.
Yeah,
I've seen some that are like $500-600, bro. For a little jar, Eric.
And who would want that type of honey when you could go to Publix
It's
right
not
now,
the same.
R5
This one you saw, it's gets you going, bro. Maybe mix the Anyways, let's
now you're
continue.
talking. I got that special
now
potion.
you'll pay that shit, don't you?
Bois cochon, I'm down for that.
Mount Everest guides. Turns out honey harvesting isn't the only dangerous career in the Himalayan mountains. Mount Everest, the tallest mountain in the world, is a peak in the Himalayan mountain range.
Yeah, you couldn't catch
Sherpas,
me
an
there.
indigenous tribe of people from the region who are adept at traversing the area, are often employed to guide eager mountaineers up Everest. Temperatures on the mountain can plunge to negative 35 degrees Fahrenheit.
Yeah, there's a
Considering
level
that
you get to
hypothermia
when
can set in
you
at
literally
temperatures
die.
of 10 degrees Fahrenheit, this place ain't for the faint of
They ain't
heart.
gonna pay me to go die.
There's
I mean, I ain't
also
gonna
the
do
risk
that.
of
You know what I'm saying?
encountering avalanches, which can contain up to a
Yeah, but what's the
million
job?
tons
What
of
does the
snow.
job involve?
Sounds pretty risky, right? And
Question is,
that's
what am I
before
gonna
we've
go
even
do
got
all
to
the way up there?
infamous
What am I looking
Khumbu
for?
Icefall. This 2.5-mile stretch of
Yeah, but I don't get it. What's the job, Eric?
You're a guide, Mark. A guide. You're taking these people high in the mountains. Like
You're a guide.
Like a tour guide. Yeah.
Yeah. You know what's crazy? I did see a podcast where they were talking about these people that went up this mountain. It had to be Mount Everest. Right. And they found dead bodies that has been under the ice for ages. They were well kept because it's the ice.
Ice, right.
That means these people, whoever that group of people was, they went up there and they just never came back, bro.
I mean, Mark, you can't pay me enough. What's on top of the mountain? What, like Dad would say, what would you go look for over there?
This is called, you know what this is? First of all, I'm sure
like
it's
adrenaline
beautiful.
seekers.
Yeah, and I'm sure it's beautiful, man.
Look, a woman's body.
The UK and USA who work on Everest pocket around $50,000 per season.
Wow.
However, Sherpas tend to make just 10% of that total. Barely enough money to support their families.
You see?
So, just so I'm clear, this job is incredibly risky, arduous, and the pay is
doesn't
bad.
pay, bro.
I think it might be time to let the tourists find their own way to the top.
Thank you.
Yeah. Okay.
Alaskan
That's
crab
the worst
fishermen.
one right here. That's the one. I've heard this one many times. They die all the time, bro.
Ripples of the water and
How?
the gentle tug of the
Watch.
line. Bliss.
The
isn't
seas
it?
are super
Well,
violent
not
to
if
get
you're
crabs.
fishing for Alaskan crab.
Oh,
For these fishermen, fishing isn't
that's
about
an alien
unwinding,
crab, bro.
but
You see how big that
surviving.
thing
Look, Eric. Look,
Alaskan king crab fishing has over 300 fatalities per 100,000 workers each year.
I've
Are
heard
you
that before.
kidding?
That's almost double the fatality rate of loggers at 132 fatalities per 100,000 workers.
Shit.
But what makes this such a perilous profession? Well, the rough seas off
There
the
we go.
Alaskan coast, where the king crab can be found, present some serious danger. Here, rough waves can rise above the ship's deck some
king
45
crabs ain't
feet,
that good for
while
me to
the
go
70
put myself.
mile
You know what
per
I'm
hour
saying?
can sweep
Delicious.
workers off their footing.
Not
Especially
delicious
that
enough
does
for me to
garden.
die. I
Temperatures can
mean,
drop below 20 degrees Fahrenheit.
you tell me
and
the risk.
fishermen
I ain't going.
often wet, windswept,
This is
and
worse than the
frozen.
Titanic, Eric.
Sounds like
This
the
is
unholy
frozen
trinity.
waters, bro.
Hauling up crab catches also
look at
puts
that,
workers
look
at
at that.
risk of falling overboard, and with the water temperature being as low as 30 degrees
Oh my
Fahrenheit,
God.
anyone lost
gotta
at sea
assess
will
the
do well
risk,
to survive
guys.
for 5 minutes in the freezing waters. If all that wasn't
Wow.
threatening enough, workers can also get caught up in the coil lines that haul up to 800-pound catches, leading to broken
You
bones
gotta
or
pay me
even
millions
traumatic
for
brain
that kind
injuries.
of job.
I've heard they
And
make
that
a lot
sounds
of
even
money.
more painful when you consider they're in the middle of the sea, hundreds of miles away from a
You're
hospital.
kidding me, bro.
Yep, doesn't matter how injured you are, you won't be seeing a doctor
Bro.
anytime soon.
Death by drowning.
Treacherous
is
as this
the
job
worst,
sounds, there's one upside: the pay.
I told
Fishermen
you.
can make
See?
as much as $50,000 from just a few days of king crab catching. Safe
That's
to say
correct.
that wage is fit for a king. Underwater welder. Tough as the job of an Alaskan
Mark, when
crab
do you
fisherman
apply for this
sounds,
job?
they do at least have the luxury of a boat. The same
50,000
can't be
bucks.
said for the guy
Oh
tasked
my
with cleaning
God.
this pier.
I don't know what
mean,
scares
this
me
looks
more, this
like
one or the
torture than
crab
a
one.
legal occupation. Like this hard worker, underwater welders also work in the sea,
Eric.
joining or
Underwater
repairing
welding.
underwater equipment, pipelines, and infrastructure. Toiling
You
at depths as
kidding me,
low as
bro?
1,300 feet, underwater welders aren't alone down there in the
1,300
deep dark
feet.
water.
I'm gonna tell you right
Exhibit
now,
A.
me and you, we're a bunch of pussies. Look at that, look at that. He had a shark coming at him. Look at that.
Right at, man. And that might be the megalodon too, bro. You see how big that
This
thing
Might
Might
be.
is?
sound
I've seen that
alright.
motherfucker twice.
That thing
Don't
was
blame
super
him.
small. You saw
That's
that?
a poor beagle shark.
Look
a
at
12-foot long,
that's a
up
baby
to
shark, though.
600-pound
Eric,
beast.
12
That's a
foot.
relative
12
of the
feet,
great
Eric.
white
I
shark.
could hand feed that thing.
That's not even the
I could
half.
hand feed it.
Working at these depths, they need strong lights to view the structures they're working
If
on.
your cable
These lights
breaks,
attract plankton, which entice fish and their predators. And even if underwater welders are desperate to
Scary.
escape a shark-infested zone, they can't leave in a hurry. When a diver
because of the
descends to these
oxygen.
depths, the increasing water pressure causes more nitrogen to be absorbed into the body's tissues. As divers ascend, the surrounding water pressure decreases and the absorbed nitrogen starts to form bubbles. If the ascent is too quick, these
I think
bubbles
you'll
can
burn, won't you?
accumulate in the bloodstream, leading
Oh.
to decompression sickness.
oh yeah,
Usually, this results in dizziness, headaches, confusion, fatigue, and numbness. Not something you'd want to experience 1,300 feet underwater, with a shark chasing you down, no less.
Oh,
On the plus side, underwater welders typically earn between $100,000 to $200,000 per year. Even so,
that ain't
you
worth
could
it.
triple that, and you still
I'd rather
wouldn't find
open
me
a
working
freaking
anywhere near
OnlyFans. Any of these you would do?
I wouldn't do any of it.
What
I
was
mean,
the first one? Oh,
The one with the
So-
crocodile. I mean,
out of all of these, I'd rather open an OnlyFans and show
Yeah.
my ball sack.
oh yeah, I want to show everything, bro.
Yeah, yeah.
Spread my
I'd rather
ass cheeks, everything.
Spread my.
Yeah, I mean, I shave, so it looks. But look, man, at the end of the day,
That is crazy, dude.
no,
But
Mark.
to me, the underwater one is the scariest one.
Listen, let me tell
Anything
you-
that involves the ocean terrifies me, bro.
Let me tell anybody that's thinking of doing this kind of jobs, guys. Any of them, none of them are good, by the way. None of them are good.
But Eric, somebody got to do it, bro.
Under the water, Mark. Why am I gonna weld under? What am I welding? Is the question.
Well, first of
What?
all, somebody got to do it. You know what this make me realize? How much of a pussy that we are. I'm gonna tell you why. At 11 p.m. at night, if I hear a noise outside the house, I get like,
Yep. Been there.
Huh.
Yep.
You know-
Been there, done that. Yep.
bro,
Yep.
I get chills up my
Yep.
nut crack.
Oh yeah, yeah,
Imagine these people that have no fear. These people right here
yeah, yeah.
that do those jobs, they have no fear. We are a bunch of pussies, bro.
Absolutely.
And by pussy, in the pussy I'm talking about, you spell it Poosy. Pussy.
Is that even a word?
Like, remember
P-O-
that song? Like
Oh,
that
yeah,
song we got, the guy said pussy turn red.
Pussy turn. Ah, yeah, yeah. Pussy turn.
Exactly.
Red. Okay, yeah.
Okay.
Okay. I mean, Mark.
We're
I
a
mean,
bunch of idiots.
would you do any of them for $1 million?
No,
year.
because I'm scared of everything. Eric, I'm scared of an ant.
So let's say right now, what's the guy named the Tesla guy comes to you and he says, Mark, I'm gonna give you $20 million.
20 billion want me. I'm scared of roaches, man.
Okay, would you at least do the one with the
The croc?
no, not the croc, the one where you gotta climb the mountain?
Fuck no, I won't do
So-
none of them.
You wouldn't even try during daytime?
What's the difference daytime, Eric? Nighttime, I ain't doing it. But
No.
daytime.
Let
I heard
me
a
explain.
question long
Let
time.
me-
Yeah,
Nighttime you can't see nothing.
yeah.
Think about it. Daytime
Yeah.
you see where you're going.
Yeah, yo, I had a question for you so we could end this video.
Right.
Do you see how we landed on the moon?
Right.
People
Well-
have always said that we cannot land on the sun. But what about if we go at night?
End the video. End the video. That's a good one. Is that even?
Okay.
Is that possible?
Yeah, I think so, bro. Anyways, listen. Guys,
Good one.
answer that question. Thanks for watching, guys. Leave us some comments. Don't forget to subscribe, share, thumbs up. We'll see you next time.
Now, would you land on the sun for $110 billion?
As long as it's at night, I would do it. If any of you that watches us do any of these type of jobs, let us know in the comments.
Yeah.
Is it worth it for you guys?
Let
Is
us
the money
know.
worth it?
Let us know if you do it and why you do it. Not
Why?
because of the money. Tell me who you hate in this world that makes
Yeah.
you do this kind of job.
Peace.